Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. To the Honorable Miss Sally Andari and Miss Mindasari as lecturers in English courses, please let me to introduce myself. I'm Tarwiyah with name 033. Here I will present some material related to educational management as the final project for this course. Okay, this time I will discuss about educational management. The first is about the introduction of what is educational management. Educational management is a branch of science that is relatively young, so it is not surprising that many are not familiar with it. The old term that is often used is administration. And educational management is also a branch of social science, which in essence is the study of human behavior, whose activities are both subject and object. Philosophically, human behavior is formed by interactions between humans, organizational climate or organizational context, and system. These three interactions, either individually or together, interact with the external environment. Next, about the Department of Educational Management still sound foreign, doesn't it? It's reasonable because previously this department was called Educational Administration and the name change only occurred in the year 2000. With the name change, the scope of the study of this department is broad, no longer just talking about administration, but also studying strategies for improving the quality of education and other managerial matters. Throughout the Department of Educational Management, students are expected to be able to master a field of management, planning, infrastructure, asset monitoring, to supervising the course of the education process. So that all the things that have been mentioned will become a relevant unit to be used in reviewing all the activities of educational institutions in Indonesia, both under the government and the private sector. And even though this department is called Educational Management, it doesn't mean that this department is under the auspices of the Faculty of Economics, right? This department is still under the auspices of the Faculty of Education. So the degree you will get later is still a Bachelor of Education. Next, about what are the benefits of a graduate in educational management? There are many advantages that can be obtained from an educational management, including the following. Number one, students of the Department of Educational Management will always be required to think tactically and critically to solve problems in the world of education. If the education management is organized, the teaching and learning process will be more effective. Number two, extensive career opportunities. Because you are specially prepared to deepen managerial functions in educational institutions, not just to be a teacher. Number three, an exclusive major because not many universities provide this one major. Four, you will learn about financial management, which is also mandatory knowledge for educational institutions. This is because educational institutions must also manage their funds for smooth operations. Number five, the students of this study program will receive learning and training in the field of education management, from theory, practice, to research, and much more. If you talk about job prospect after graduation from the Department of Educational Management, you can say that the scope is quite broad. However, after all, it all depends on the character of each individual, considering that this department is closely related to education. So if you plan to become a teacher after graduation from this department, it is also very possible, be it teaching in schools, privately, teaching courses, and so on. You can also become a principal or administrative manager at an educational institution. In addition to a career in education, your opportunities for a career in other fields are very open. For example, in the field of management, namely becoming a management consultant, then the next job prospect that you can wrestle with is becoming an entrepreneur, especially in the field of education. It can be seen here that an entrepreneur must manage everything with a regular strategy. A graduate of the Department of Educational Management, of course, is accustomed to solving problems and being disciplined. So the opportunity for success is very wide open. Okay, so many presentation from me. Thank you for attention and forgive me please if there are mistakes in speaking. I am. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.